Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Old Gamer Federation. I'm your host, King Gallows, as usual. This expansion for Destiny 2 marks a turning point for my channel here at Old Gamer Federation. First, let's go over the good news. Personally, I do like the upgrades with Strand once you get the class, once you get the fragments. There's a few I haven't unlocked yet, but I have a pretty nice build with the Strand. Weaver's Call for the aspect, Mind Spun Unification for the aspect. So, it's decent. The Strand itself. The armor upgrades, even though there was a few things that they streamlined, I actually do like this. To where you use a few slots and it has the same things that you can use. I like that. It's not too confusing for the new player, but it's not overly complicated to where only the elitist of Destiny players can play the game. Even a noob could come in and understand that, okay, if I use this, I'm gonna get if I get Rapid Strand Weapon Final Blows, I know I'm gonna get an overpower. It's simple, it's more simple than the other way of having to know how the powers work and all that, right? So that's cool. Granted, some of us had to change our builds and things like that. Another thing is the commendation system. The one side that I do like about it is if you've already played the game, you're rank 6, you don't have to go through all the basics. You just know that you have certain things unlocked already if you go through New Light. That's what I do like about it. You can pretty much just play the game and level up your commendations or whatever. At least as far as these Guardian ranks. I don't want to say commendations, Guardian ranks are concerned. Commendations are different. But the commendations lead to you getting more Guardian ranks. So I was fine with that to a certain degree. Only thing I wasn't really fine about is if you're leveling up at this point, they should have done it on a yearly basis for the ranks and had it to where you had to do so much more to get to level 7. Have it instead of, beat the Lightfall campaign, of course. Then instead of just Season of Defiance, just have it where you got to have so much other stuff to get to level 7. So when you see people's numbers going up, you will know for sure that, yeah, this guy really plays this game throughout the year, not just the season. I mean, it remains to be seen how it's gonna turn out season to season. It may be okay. I just don't like it. I'd rather it be more streamlined, more farther out, so you'll know who is actually playing the game a lot versus who's just coming in and out. Say somebody like me, maybe I'll get 7 or 8 for the year, and then I'll be good. But somebody who's playing, very, very hard, who's a big-time Sherpa in the game, who's leading people through raids, who's leading people through all the hardest difficulty content, yeah, they'll be able to get to 11, by doing big-time stuff, and that's what I would like to see. I mean, so far so good for him. It did work out decent. All right. The new exotic for the Warlock is pretty good as well, in my opinion. And then they also streamline the inventory. They also let you know how many engrams you have. I do like that as well. I was cool with that. All right, so let me see. Is that everything? The new weapons are okay too. I like the new weapons. By the way, as of right now, which is March the 9th, 2023, the commendations on consoles are bugged, so don't go to this page or you will freeze your game. That's the one problem I have with that. But other than that, I like the commendation system. I just wish that the commendation system had more options to choose from. They should have negative commendations as well. Like, if a person left the match early, they should have a negative mark on their commendations. Like, it should be a certain category of what they're doing, so you'll know exactly what type of guardian they are when you see them, when you see the commendation list. I'd say more options there. Maybe they'll give us that, so I'm not really sweating that too badly. Polish it out, Bungie type of deal. What else we got? All right, so that's, oh yeah, another thing too, I almost forgot. Patterns and catalysts, they streamline that too. And they just let you know like what you got. Boom, boom, boom. It's easier to get these weapons in the campaign. I will give them that. But I think that is it. But what good I have to say about this game or this expansion. Now, here comes the bad. Bungie, what the fuck did y'all do with the campaign? This campaign was trash. This campaign was nothing like Witch Queen at all. Not saying that it had to be Witch Queen, but it was nothing like Witch Queen at all as far as impact and as far as pulling you into the game. Now, granted, we only really play the campaign one time or 3 times if you got 3 characters and you going about your business, you get to grinding for the other stuff. The campaign, Bungie, sets the tone for how the game is evolving, where we're going from that point in time. Now, all those commercials you guys did, and sorry about my voice, y'all. I've been doing a lot of talking. All the campaign hype y'all gave us, all the cool trailers. I'd rather y'all had spared those trailers and actually put more effort into the damn game. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some parts in the game that are really good, that are, I was very, very excited. I'm not going to spoil it. But from what I've seen so far, it's the most terrible campaign I've ever seen since the Osiris expansion way back when Activision was with Bungie. There is no way Bungie should drop the ball like this. This is from a company that came up with Halo before they split from 343. One of the best games to ever come out. The main reason I bought an Xbox in the first place. Please, y'all, if y'all continue to drop the ball, you are going to mark the death of live service games. Your game, Bungie, is at the top of the list for live service games. And if you cannot deliver on what we're paying for, because I paid $100 for this game. I paid $100 for this game. And I got all the expansion, extra content with it. I got the Quicksilver Storm with it. I took vacation off of work to play it. So imagine my disappointment when I played through the campaign and got to the end before I even realized I was at the end. The only thing positive I really got out of the campaign was the first sequence and the last sequence and the new tormentors. And the tormentors are too damn weak. Sorry, For them to be an impressive enemy, there's no way I should be able to just run around and shoot them. And be able to stun them. I should not be able to stun those enemies at all. They're the tormentors. They're supposed to have me afraid to even engage them. And I mean, not on a small level either. Like, it should be to the point where, all right, I know if I run up on these fucking things, I'm gonna die. That was the threat that they were supposed to pose. Now, granted, the raid's not out yet, given this date that I'm dropping this video. But my main problem is, Bungie, you had all the assets to make this campaign a great one. It feels like you rushed this together, like you just glued two pieces of paper together. Like, why would you do that on a game that so many people are waiting and anticipating for? I would have rather y'all just run 4 more seasons and then had all the final shape together than to tell us that Lightfall is here and then we're expecting this massive ass battle between the Witness. When the Witness just comes in, whoops our ass, then we end up following Callus to Neomuna and leaving the Witness to whip on Earth's ass? Like, what is going on? Like, at least have a battle. I'll tell you how the campaign should have gone. You should have had the battle for Earth. Just like we got our ass kicked by Dominus Gaul, the Witness should have whipped our asses and had us within an inch of our life. And then it should have been a way for us to finally, when we finally get ready to die, our final death, as they say it in Destiny lore, to where Osiris finally figures out a way to get to Neomuna. You transmat your ass to Neomuna. You don't even have to take over Cabal ship and all of that. Transmat to Neomuna, figure out how the Witness did what he did. Get your powers, and then allow us to use the powers, but don't force us to use the powers, if you get what I'm saying. The thing about Strand is, the big problem with Strand is y'all forced us to use those powers when we did not want to use those powers. Now, granted, there were some fun moments with it, but when you're playing on Legendary, or even if you're playing on a regular campaign, there's some moments where I just wanted to use my art class. There's some moments where I just wanted to use my solar class. There were some moments where I'd rather just use Void. But we couldn't do that because y'all forced us to play with the fucking Strand when we didn't want it. Now, right now, I like Strand. Don't get me wrong. I like Strand. I like Strand a lot. But don't force us in the campaign to use Strand like that. That made the game a fucking catastrophe, man. I had fun swinging like Spider-Man. It looks like y'all saw Spider-Man and just was like, oh, let's do Spider-Man in Destiny. Like, what the fuck, man? What the hell is going on in Bungie, man? To where we come out of a pandemic and y'all couldn't even be in the studio and you came up with a better fucking story than you did when you were in the studio. Do we need another pandemic so we can get a storyline like Witch Queen as far as the intensity goes? Please, please, Bungie. This is our last time as your customers, begging your ass to get the campaign correct, to get your games correct. I'm gonna start responding by not paying y'all. So when the final shape comes out, this is what I'm gonna do. Next year, I'm not taking vacation. I was gonna stream this game more than I did, but it was such a fucking disappointment to where I said, oh, fuck it. I'm not gonna do it. I told Tyrant, no, we're just gonna play through the game. I never get like that with Destiny. Never. I'm always playing the raids. I'm always playing the dungeons. All my fans in the Federation, all the loyalists to the Federation, if you noticed or not, I have not even put these builds out yet because I was so discouraged, so pissed off at the game that I was debating whether I even wanted to continue to host this game on this channel. I was debating whether I was even gonna continue to go on with this game. It was so bad. So with that being said, I don't know. I was so downhearted with this game. I had so much expectation for this. I was eagerly anticipating the climax of what was Lightfall. Then at the end of the game, everybody's, spoiler alert, y'all, at the end of the game, everybody's, oh, they're happy-go-lucky, like, oh, we didn't die, oh, we're still moving on with it. Like, you're okay with getting your ass beat. What is going on? But Bungie, y'all have to do better than that. Then another thing, the Cloud Striders. The thing about the Cloud Striders, are they the only two living motherfuckers there other than us? It seemed like we filled the planet more than them. Everybody else is in this goddamn matrix in the digital world somewhere because they're scared of what's going on. Like, what the fuck is going on? This game is a catastrophe, Bungie. I need you to fix it. Because if I get to the point where I end up going back to Warframe, which has a better story right now, you're done. And that's all I gotta say about that, y'all. Anything I missed, let me know in the comment section. Let me know what you think. If you're new, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We're on the quest right now for 300 as of this date. I don't know, man. I don't know. Me and my team, we're very unhappy with this game right now. We are very unhappy with this game right now. And I'm almost to the point of quitting this game. So please, if y'all want to continue to see this game, please leave it in the comment section. Let me know. Hey, Gallows, please don't leave the game. Stick with it. You know, please stick with it. I enjoy your content, whatever. You know, please let me know because we got a bunch of fighting games coming out. I got God of War still, Dead Space still, haven't played Callisto Protocol. It's a bunch of games that we can still play other than this shit. I don't like playing mediocre shit, man. And it's like when you're smoking the good stuff and they give you a mid-pack, get the fuck out of here, man. Till next time, y'all. Peace.